Hi, I spent 2 hours with Spitfire Audio's Aperture The Sack, and this is what I did with it. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now before we dive into the music, I would like to say this video has been proudly sponsored by Switcher Studio, the mobile app that allows you to live stream as well as record video using just your mobile devices. So if you would like to know more about that, keep watching this video. There'll be some information about them later on. But also notice throughout the video I'm going to be changing my angles and doing lots of things on screen just with one tap, and that's the app that I'm using. So if you like that, then of course I will let you have a look at the description for a link and a code, but more details about that later. Let's dive into the music. So Aperture The Sack, what an amazing sound library. It is vast, it is colossal, and it has a most amazing suite of sounds. The origin of the library was basically Christian Henson and Spitfire came up with this idea of putting over, I think, 56 amps on a rack, on a wall, in Air Studios in London, and then they fed loads of equipment and electronics and instruments through it, and they came up with this sound library. And of course, using the modulation wheel increased the scope, not just the volume but also the scope, the breadth and the stereo field of those sounds as well. So over here then I have got all of these sounds into a template, and I basically split them all up into the different sections. I've got Dave, of course the aforementioned Dave. If you don't know what that is, check out Christian Henson's YouTube channel for more information. Not only can you use the mod wheel, but you can also use the amazing sound of the reverb too, so listen to that, affects things. So next are the synths. I really like the synths from the Replicants and also the Swarms as well. So I'm going to show you those and how I use them in combination, and you can see how that then fits into Dave above. So yeah, you can see then I've got guitars as well. Switcher Studio, you can use all of your existing iOS devices and cast your computer screen all in one production. Create professional slick live streams and record and edit video with just one tap. Create amazing overlays, lower thirds, sound clips, titles, and even import existing video to your stream and trigger them from the comfort of your hands. Edit and display multi-view panels for up to 9 iOS devices whilst you stream, and automate the switching of these to give you hands-free control of your productions. Invite up to 4 friends anywhere in the world to join your live stream and have them in your production as if they were in the same room. Stream in crisp 1080p and have studio quality sound. I've used the app to make all of the YouTube videos on my channel, so I absolutely love it, and I know that you will too. So if you fancy giving Switcher Studio a try, then why don't you use the links below. Use the code Euan30 and then go to the link bit.ly/getswitcherstudio to be able to have a free 30-day trial. So go on, have a go. I've also got free tips and training over at my group Mobile Live Streaming Success on Facebook. It'd be great to see you there. Moving on then to the machine kits, which had some amazing different sounds, original kits, the Afro Rack kits, and of course lastly the Surge kits as well. I really like the combination of using how you would use them with the modulation wheel. So let me give an example. So I hope that you enjoyed this brief but creative insight into Aperture The Sack. I hope that if you do get this library that you absolutely love it as much as I have, and let me know in the comments below what your favourite combinations of sounds from the library were, and also any links to any music that you might be writing as well. You drop me a DM in Instagram or Twitter, you'll be able to reach me then as well. Any questions you've got about this or any other aspect of sound libraries, or indeed if you want help with making your music masterpiece, then please hit thumb to like this video and also subscribe, as well as the bell notification to be notified when I next upload a video or go live every 2 weeks on a Friday. I'd like to also thank my Patreons who have been massively supportive, and of course details of how you can join my Patreon clan are on the screen now. You can be part of my Patreon clan in order to get sneak peeks behind the scenes and also videos uploaded earlier than I do to YouTube. You'll get to see them first ad free as well, so do check out the links in the description to be a part of the clan, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.